crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack, and this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all four quarters.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's ABC. Passes it to Holt. Over Lee. The 19-footer is on the money.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Yep, it counts.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Here's ABC. ABC grabs the board. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. He's covered by Thompson. Out to the wing. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Good. Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Thompson. Pass to Lee. He's covered by Thompson. Back to Lee. He hangs. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting two.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Thompson looking for an opening. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Lee. The pass to ABC. Back to Lee. Throws it up high. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Thompson outside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Lee passes to ABC. The shot off that time. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Lets a floater go. Good. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. No good. Good D by Thompson. Gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. He misses the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. He hits the second from the line. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, he's covered by Thompson. On the wing, Lee. Right block shot, and he gets the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Thompson outside. And it's blocked. Got a hand on it, and so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Lee outside. Here's ABC. Pass to Lee. Shot clock at 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Passes it to Rosario. Dishes to Thompson. Pass to Aguilar. Let's go. Kept alive. Here's Rosario. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Tipped away. Lee passes to ABC. Back to Lee. ABC grabs the board.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Here's Rosario. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. He's covered by Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. Gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Aguilar passes to Thompson. Here's Holt. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He has 6.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Lee with the ball. That shot misses.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Sinks that one from the post.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Fades. Count that bucket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Thompson outside. To the middle. And he makes that one. He's got 6.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Kicks it to Lee. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and there's the turnover. Out of bounds.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Thompson. He has 6. Now the pass to Holt. Here's ABC.
Two.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Now Thompson, 6 points for him. To the inside. Here's Aguilar. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. Three-pointer. Drops in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Holt. And he lays it straight in.
Timeout,
He's got 8.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. He's covered by Thompson. Four on the shot clock. Thompson with the rebound, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Pass to ABC. Inside. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Six on the shot clock. And he misses his first shot. He kicks it to Thompson. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. .158 left in the first. Here's Holt. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Lets the three fly, and Thompson sends it back. An easy 2 points on the layup. Thompson's got 12 in the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
From deep. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. To the paint. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
He's covered by Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
No good with the layup. From deep three-point range, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Yeah, even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And the lights out in this one, 77%. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Thompson. Both shots good from the stripe. Being about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Pass to ABC.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Down low, here's Rosario. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He has 6.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And here is Lee. Pass to ABC. And Thompson sends it back, and he gets it back. 6 to shoot. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Aguiar passes to Thompson. From outside the arc. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And there it is for him.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Being a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. The pass to Aguilar. Shot clock at 5. Can't connect from short range. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. ABC grabs the board. ABC's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Thompson left side. Pass to ABC. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 6th assist on the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Lee. Poked loose. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Clock at 6. The floater, and it's blocked. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Just 2 to shoot. Off the inbound, no good. One-on-one here. Holt, covered by Lee. Here's Holt. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
He's covered by Thompson. Good D by Thompson.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Holt. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops. Good on both. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Passes to ABC. To the inside. ABC grabs the board. ABC's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
27% the offense is just embarrassing themselves. Pass to Lee. To stop the run. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And the pass to Rosario. Thompson outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To end the cold streak, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Here's Holt. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. 19 points in the game.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Now here's Lee. He's covered closely. Five to shoot. The high post shot. It's tipped, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now, here's Thompson. D right on him. Aguiar passes to Rosario. Kicks to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Aguilar, and that one is hammered home.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right, once he gets his hands on the miss. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Six to shoot. Got a piece of it. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Finished off the break. Thompson's got 20.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
From 10 feet out, ABC grabs the board. ABC's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Passes it to Holt. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Now here's Lee. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Pass to ABC. Releases. ABC grabs the board. ABC's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Off the mark for the 4th time this game. He is 7 for 11 now. The shot will not fall. A sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. Inside, here's Thompson. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Lee. And that one is good. Lee's got 5 points so far.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
Here's Thompson. Fires from deep. That shot is off. On the wing, Lee. Six on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Lee. And both free throws good for Lee. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 22. Pass to Holt. Goes up on the wing. That shot is no good. His 5th miss now in 12 tries. And around 24%. Not a good showing here. Bucket is good. He has 7.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Thompson outside. Down low. ABC's shot is good.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
ABC's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. He's covered by Thompson. To the middle. Up and in on the layup.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
The ball with incredible accuracy, 68% so far. Holt covered by Lee. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Two.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Puts it up. Misses the baby hook.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
1:51 left in the second quarter. To the paint. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
To the left side wing. ABC grabs the board. .119 left in the first half. There's the pass to Holt. Beyond the arc. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor. Just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Shot clock at 3. And he overshot that one, missing.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release. I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Knocked loose. Thompson against Lee. Passes to There's 21 seconds left here in the second. Shot clock at 6. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Trying to get something going. The shot missing. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Delivering the blowout. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Taking a look at this home squad, Kenny, how'd you see it?
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout city.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Lee with the ball. They've got ABC, and it's Holt in at the two-guard position. Back to Lee. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Pass to Rosario. Pass to ABC. It's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Five on the clock. Here's Thompson. A beautiful reverse layup. Thompson's got 26 points.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Now here's Lee. Down low. ABC's shot is good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's ABC. Thompson in the posts. Tries yet again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. In the game, he shot 6 of 7 from the line.
He has come through in a big way at the foul line in this game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Here's Lee. 7 points in the game. 90 seconds now into the second half.
Clearly a foul.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Lee. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's ABC. He's got 8. Poked away. To the wing right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket is good. 23 points in the game.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
A terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now Thompson. 27 points for him. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The visitors with the ball. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. There's the lob to the hoop. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's off from 3-point range. Right side, Lee. Thompson with the rebound. Getting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. And he comes up with the deuce. 12 points for him.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
They get a hand on it. Fast break, here we go. It's deflected. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. The pass to ABC. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 1.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. To the middle. Here's Thompson, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Three-pointer. ABC grabs the board. ABC's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Knocks it loose. Here's the break. On up the court. That one goes. Count it.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Pass to Rosario. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 11 points in the game.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Inside, Aguilar. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
That's tipped. Over to the wing. ABC grabs the board.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Here's ABC. 7 points in the game. Pass to Holt. Pass to Thompson. Here's the floater, and it's blocked, and that's going to be out of bounds, and they'll keep possession. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Out to the right wing. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. He's got 13.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 29 points. Can't hit the corner three.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, but right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's ABC. 7 points in the game, and it goes down 2 points. A troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Thompson passes to Aguilar. And here's Thompson, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. He's covered by Thompson. And a missed layup.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Gray. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's his first trip to the line.
And how about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. Doing it well here in the third, about 50%. He's covered by Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First free throw is good. And so he hits both. And 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Here's Gray. And he banks in the layup. Gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. That shot, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Goes back up. He lays it in. 8 points for him.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
He's covered by Thompson. Sinks the triple.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Thompson. He has 29. The layup off target. Gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Gray. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Gray's got 5. Shooting just 31% in the game. Going inside. Misses from close range. And 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter three. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And around 44% in this third quarter. He's covered by Thompson. Off target from three-point range. To the inside. No good. Shot missing. .156 left in the third. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. .141 left to play in the third. Good on the shot. And there's the pass to Lee. To the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Lee's got 4 points this quarter.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Sweet little floater. 15 points in the game.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Covered by Lee. Launches a 3. That one doesn't drop. 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. In the second half so far, about 45%. 19 seconds left here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Misses the jumper. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair, delivering the blowout. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And that one, good.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
You know, we have to see that great Mobile One drive one more time. Can't get it to fall. And around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. That's tipped. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
One shot.
And he nails the jumper.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
To the middle. Lays it up off the glass. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. The first free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. That one is no good. Gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
2 shots, foul, elbow, 2. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Right wing. He gets that one. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. They shoot again. No good at the rim. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Off target at the rim. And 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Stolen. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. He's off on that one. Passes it to Gray. It's deflected, and he stays with it. Clock at 4. Misses in close.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Two shots.
That one is off. That's off as well, so he misses both. Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Shot from 12. And no good. Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Out to the right wing. Basket good.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Got a piece of it, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Six to shoot. Can't hit that one. At a 32% clip from the field, they're just not executing. And the shot goes in.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Down low. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Drives to the hoop. And the layup's good off the glass.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Low block shot on the way. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Another shot, and it's good on the layup.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Two points, that one goes. Doing well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. Shoots the three. That shot missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. He doesn't get the second one. Gone 6 of 13. So just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. That 3 off the mark. Shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. The second chance effort. No good on the layup. Gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. It's good. Gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. Shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Count it, good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Knocked away. From about 19 feet, and he drops that one in. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. Pushing it up. Can't cash in from close range. Clock at 6. From 15 feet away, and the shot goes in.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
Here in the fourth quarter, around 41%. To the wing on the left. .156 left in the fourth quarter. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Hitting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting at all cylinders. To the middle. Makes it off the glass.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
124 left in the fourth quarter. To the right side. Six on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shoots from the baseline. It's rebounded by Gray. and they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Off target with his three. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
And looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And he's going for the oop here. Thompson outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Well, that was clearly a foul. Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
That free throw is good from Thompson. Both free throws good from Thompson. Pass to ABC. To the wing, right side. Six to shoot. Fires it. And too long on the shot. Thompson left side. From outside the arc. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. First quarter, just over a minute played. And the basket by Lee.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Thompson with it. Down low. It's intercepted. Out to the right wing. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Lee. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Thompson outside. To the left wing. Here's ABC. Misses from close range. Here's ABC. Back to Lee. Here's ABC. Nails the baby hook.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And he drives in, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Lee. Pass to ABC. There's the triple. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Back to Thompson. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Pass to ABC. Throws it up high.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Fires for 3. And it's ABC with a rebound. Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Back to Thompson. Clock is at 3. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Defended by Thompson. Back to Lee. And he converts the layup. Lee's got 6.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Defended by Thompson. Pass to ABC. Fires. High post. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
On defense, the visiting team. 6-point game.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
2 shots. 5. Elbow. 2.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Both shots good from the strike. So it's the home team now, trailing by 8. To the inside. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Thompson. The offensive rebound.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Here's ABC. Give him 8 points now. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Thompson outside. To the middle. Here's ABC. And it's Lee with the rebound.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
No good. Nice D from Thompson.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Shot clock at 6. That three's off the mark. Got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Lee. Comes up empty down low.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And yep, it's good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Shooting 55%, an ideal start so far. Pass to ABC. Fires the 3. Lee misses. Shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Shoots from the baseline. Here's ABC. Blocked. Defended by Thompson. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Launches a 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Yep, that one goes. He has 6. Gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Lets it go from 11. And that one's good.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
The layup off target. Gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Out on his own on the break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Inside. Here's ABC. Misses another. He's 0 for 4. Defended by Thompson. Nice D from Thompson. Shooting 28% in this first quarter. Knocks it loose. And they turn it over. Stepped on the line that time. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And he lays it up and in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Thompson from behind the arc. And they'll get another chance. second chance shot. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting one.
.144 left to play in the first. Defended by Thompson. There's the three. That one doesn't drop. .116 left in the first. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens. Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Screen coming.
.103 left in the opening quarter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Good on both. And 101 left now in the first quarter. To the paint. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Driving in. Shots blocked. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Using his speed advantage there to create the separation he needs for the shot.
35 seconds left in the first quarter. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. He's got a clear path. Fires from deep. Goes back up. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And I couldn't tell exactly what happened. And apparently, I guess the refs didn't get a clear look at it either. They have to get it right because this is a big moment in the game.
And you know what? We're watching exactly what the officials are seeing from the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus. We've got the time right here, so they're making sure they got it right.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And that does it for the first quarter. Up 6. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Back to Lee. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Got a piece of it. Thompson outside. So it's the home team now. 6-point game. Six on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Defended by Thompson. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Pass to Lee. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lee. He's got 6. And it's rejected. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Lee. To shoot. Puts up a 3. The shot no good. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Lee. Thompson with the block. "13 feet out." Second shot opportunity. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw misses. And it's tied up with that one. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Lee. He's got 6. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Thompson. 6 points for him. To the middle. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Pass to Lee. Looking to end the drought. Shot clock at 5. Misses off the right iron.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to ABC. Here's ABC. Defended by Thompson. And that one's good. ABC. 12 points for him.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Oh, he couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Here's Lee. 6 points for him. Pass to ABC. Back to Lee. To the inside. Here's ABC. It's deflected. And here is Thompson. Here's ABC. Tries again. Blocked. Gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Fades back. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Inside, here's ABC. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Shooting just under 40% from the field. Defended by Thompson. Thompson with a steal. And here's the fast break. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Down low. Pass to Lee. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Hits both from the stripe. Gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. And no good. Shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
Sends it home from three-point land. 6 points for him.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
It doesn't go for him.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He's off on the first. So he comes up empty, missing both.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Out left to the wing for 3. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. Gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Lets it fly. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. He's got 10. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 3. Knocked away. Here we go. Pass to Thompson. To the inside. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Shooting only 39% so far in the game. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Tipped away. Looking to get it going. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Two.
That free throw is good from Thompson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Defended by Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Timeout.
11 points in the game.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
They've just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
Here's Lee. Give him 8. Knocks it down from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Thompson. Give him 8 points now. Right wing. Beyond the arc.
You got it. Come on.
And he stays with it. Clock at 6. Offline from the top of the key. Shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Lets a floater go. Pass to Lee. There's 1:34 left to play in the second quarter. Thompson pulls it in. Shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 12.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
1:06 left in the first half. Releases. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Shooting about 43% in this one. The floater. He can't get that one to fall. Shooting just 37% so far in this one. Off target from the baseline. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second period. And it's good for 2.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
There's 14 seconds left in the second. No dice from the high post. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And so we wrap up the first half. They lead by 12. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? Taking a look at this home squad. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
They couldn't get anything from beyond the arc. Obviously, plenty of bad shots, but they couldn't even hit wide open ones. They need to regroup, I'm telling you, regroup with some kind of rhythm and get on pace.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's Thompson. To the paint. A miss there. Still shooting 6 for 9, though. Here's ABC. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And here is Thompson. To the middle. Off target at the rim. Shooting just 34% so far in this one. Defended by Thompson. Pass to Lee. Here's ABC. 6 to shoot. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Got a hand on it. Now Thompson. Give him 8 points now. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
One shot.
And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Here's Lee. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Thompson outside. They grab their own miss. Shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Pass to Lee. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Thompson. Knocked loose. In transition. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, good whistle there. Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Five on the clock. Takes a 3. That's his 6th miss now, 5 of 11. Pass to ABC. Offline with a 3. Shooting 41% in this game. Now here's Thompson. Banked it in off the glass. Thompson's got 10.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
Here's Lee. 12 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Fader on the way. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 7 rebounds in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 12 points for him.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Pass to ABC. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Lee. Fires top of the key. And that one good. Gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie.
That puts them over the foul limit with plenty of time left. They're going to have to be cautious now.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And he drops the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. Thompson with it. He's got 12. It's blocked. Got a piece of it, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The home team on D. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And it's in there.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Shooting just about 33% since this second half started. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Back to Lee. Six on the shot clock. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now. That's tipped. Here's Lee, defended by Thompson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. Gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Missed inside. Defended by Thompson. Here's ABC. And that one's good. 16 points for him.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And with both teams already in the penalty, we could see a big-time battle at the line. Shooting two.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Defended by Thompson. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Shooting 40% from the field in this one. Nails it from three. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Back to Lee. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Shooting just about 33% since this second half started. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Lets a three fly. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Elbow shot on the way. That one a little long.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
No good that time.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now here's Thompson. And there it is for him. Thompson's got 7 now in this quarter.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Poke loose. Clock at 6. Ooh, Thompson with the block. And they're on the run. Steps back and fires. And he gets that one. Thompson's got 9 points now in the second half.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them. Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. He's got 6.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Down low. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Three-pointer off the mark. Shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw is good from Thompson. Both free throws good from Thompson. Here's Lee. He's got 18. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
One shot.
.133 left in the third quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Defended by Thompson. Thompson pulls it in.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
A minute 9 left to play in the third quarter here. Oh, they get a hand on it. Deflected. Misses in close. No good with a layup. Shooting 39% from the field in the third. And he banks in the layup. Thompson's got 24 points.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A shot to stop the run, and he sinks the layup. There's 21 seconds left in the third, shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 5 points in the game. Pass to Lee. High arcing shot, and he takes it up and lays it in. Lee's got 12 now in this quarter.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game, leading by 14. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened.
Hey, who's watching them?
In transition, here they come. Thompson outside. Uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's got 18 points in just the second half.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Six to shoot. Can't cash it in from close range. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And he can't get that one. Shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Defended by Thompson. Over to the left wing. From deep. Doesn't go that time.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
2 shots. Foul. 2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Defended by Thompson. Shooting around 44%. Not bad. Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Who poked away. Shot clock at 5. All by himself. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
To the inside, trying to get back on track. And that one's good. ABC.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Now here's Thompson. So it's the home team now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 12. That one no good. Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's ABC. And rejected. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Off with the layup.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Oh, it's stolen. Pass to Lee. Here's ABC. Defended by Thompson. Here's Lee. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. He's off on the layup. Got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Thompson with the block. And that one is hammered home.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way.
We'll take those all day long.
Out to the wing. Here's ABC. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Pass to Thompson. Drives to the hoop. That one falls. Thompson's got 28.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen away. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Two shot.
The first one falls. Hits both from the stripe. Here's Thompson.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Boy, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
Oh, he's a crowd favorite. This building is never more alive than when he's at his best. And he was beyond at his best tonight. He had this place going crazy. Knocked loose. And they're on the break. Here's ABC, defended by Thompson. And that one's good. ABC.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Thompson. Not a lot of room. And there's the lob. Oh, my goodness. Powered it home.
Did you see it?
Ridiculous.
Woo, what a
Bringing
finish.
the house down.
And here's the mobile one drive. A great move to get right to the cup.
Oh, big time drive and finish. Showing a little artistry on that take. I could watch moves like that all day.
Six to shoot. Here's the three. No luck on that one.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
That is ABC with a rebound.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Lee misses. Gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Inside. Shot's good by Thompson. Thompson's got 30.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Pass to Lee. And he's going for the lob. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. He does not get the second one. Gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. No good on that one. 7 for 12 now. Shooting only 31% in the game. Here's ABC. Defended by Thompson. 4-3. That one is off.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And it's ABC with a rebound. Pass to Lee. The fader. The shot's good.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Shooting the rock well at 46%. Thompson with it. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. So it's the home team now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. To the inside. Good. Thompson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Here's Lee. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. And here is Thompson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, BA, playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Fades away. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Give him 23.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Hits the front of the rim and out. Here's Lee, defended by Thompson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. That's tipped. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Here's ABC. A minute 22 left in the fourth. Pass to Lee. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Lee's got 16 points here in the second half.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Now Thompson. A minute 4 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. The shot no good. Shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Defended by Thompson. To the middle. Here's ABC. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
So both teams changing it up here.
One shot. One shot.
There's 49 seconds left in the game. Here's Gray. Ooh, Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Down low. Cuts off the pass. In transition, here they come. 20 seconds left in the final quarter.
Two.
And he drops the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so the home crowd treated to a win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks.